And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. The action has already started.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
And this is Adriano. Roberto Carlos. The muscular approach does pay off here. Rijkaard has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Adriano might just make this. Rijkaard. And it's Gerrard. And Van Bronckhorst pinches it off him. Mateus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard gets it away. Mateus. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Bale. Knocks it into space. Has crossed into the middle. Bale! Gareth glittering Bale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
England are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's been shifted off it. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Time and again they are repelled.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. And Cruyff! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Leicester clears it away. England have the chance to go the other way. Adriano gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Rummenigge is having a shot! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's had a shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to...
And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Beckenbauer. Mateus. Not the most accurate pass. Bale looks to get on the end of this. Mateus. Gerrard. Mateus pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Looking for the run. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Gattuso. Oh, good take in a good area. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The ball has bounced loose now. Rummenigge. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Rijkaard. Oh, what a ball! Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Pullins did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion. England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the...
Rummenigge! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Thuram gets good distance on it. had a fair tumble under that challenge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gerrard goes on a charge down the left.
Substitution for England, number 23, Adriano.
England
Number
perhaps
10,
wondering what the best time is for their next
Number
substitution.
15, Gerrard.
That pass has been
Coming
well
on the
intercepted.
field, number 21,
Well timed, excellent
Van
interception.
Nistelrooy. Number
Was somewhat
14,
off target.
Gullit. Number 25,
Rijkaard is the team's
Grigori.
great visionary.
Substitutions taking place.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gattuso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge. Great chance! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well,
Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for England, number 6, Gattuso. Number 24,
Rummenigge.
Van Bronckhorst. Coming on the field, number 4, McAllister. Number 22, Platini. Substitution.
And that's a dangerous ball. Pirlo. And it's McAllister. Messi quietly revving up. Pirlo. Rummenigge. He's free, he has got space. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. England are looking to go forward now. Threads one in. He's through here. Maldini gets across to intercept that.
Gullit really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the number on the board is 3. In with the challenge. Gullit running with the ball. Ribéry. Oh, that was vital. Pirlo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And time is up. England can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
England desperately failing to impose...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against England.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
And here's Bale. Bale! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gullit gets it away. Van Bronckhorst with the... He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Michael. It's Cruyff. Great defending, strong and determined. Opts for safety. That could spell trouble. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Gerrard. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Varane. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rummenigge, played out to the left flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Gullit. In with the challenge. And here's Gullit. Shot could be on. Gerrard. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckenbauer has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Michael. Passes short and sharp. Good read, needed to be.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for... Tries a shot! Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Del Piero.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, can he get onto this? Del Piero. And this is Gullit. And here's Cruyff. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Great vision. Oh, big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Van Bronckhorst. Rummenigge. That's tidy. Van Bronckhorst with the cross. Nesta tries to clear. And that's been won straight back. And it's Rijkaard.
England certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half.
Just the keeper to beat! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Del Piero. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And here's Gullit. He's had it taken off him. Gattuso cannot be beaten that easily. Gerrard. He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Beckenbauer can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Seedorf. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Del Piero.
Borussia Dortmund couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Cruyff. Well, that looks a decent ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rafael Varane is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Gerrard. Bale. And they win it back again. Gullit given the lift of his goal. And Gullit! Ruud Gullit! Oh, it's fabulous! A finish of true class! England are back in business!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Coming on the field.
Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. That's the keeper's ball.
Number 14, George Best. Number 18,
Nicked it back promptly. England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Probing pass, and he cuts out the supply. Ah, he's given it away. And he can clear it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. check with the clearance. Tries to play it through. Now it's Figo. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rummenigge out towards the flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's delightful. He's in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely shaped ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff. Cruyff has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Substitution for
Well, I think
Borussia
this is definitely
Dortmund.
one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Mateus! I've got to be quick to recover this. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Hullet. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Beckenbauer, searching pass he's played there. Platini. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. He's given the time to pick a pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch, both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. but it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Hello, everybody.
You look
and
back on the
please
game then,
join
Jim.
me in
Yeah,
wishing
this
a
looked the
happy
most
wedding
likely
anniversary
outcome,
for
but
one
we've
of
had
our
a
fan
good
club
variety
members.
in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against England.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Bale. And that is out and behind, it's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Maldini gets it away. And Bronkhorst. Now the ball in. Gerrard. That's good play. Ball's gone out of play. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Rooney. Now it's Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's put paid to a promising move. Searching pass he's played there. Van Bronckhorst, Rummenigge! He will be livid with himself. Stood up well to him there. First quarter of an hour gone. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Quality ball. No goals as yet. Best! And Cech pulls off a sensational save. Rummenigge was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Bale. Cruyff. No, he is not giving anything away. Nesta gets it away. Van Bronckhorst. That's Gerrard. Van Bronckhorst. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a good-looking delivery. Bale. Approaching the half-hour mark. Best.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Bale. And he's chosen to go back. Manchester United finding their passes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played into space. Deftly away. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Van Bronckhorst plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nesta. And Van Bronckhorst. Rafael Varane. And it's Gattuso. Ball played for Nesta. Rafael Varane.
There will be 1 minute
Bale
added time.
powering forward here. And it's Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's gone for goal! He can get that clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello,
So they head in
this
no
is
further
a
forward.
Lost
The
Children's
score here,
announcement.
still 0-0.
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to
Here we
the
go again,
information
then.
centre?
England have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Van Bronckhorst. Rooney. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Gattuso. Rijkaard. Rafael Varane. And it's Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Pirlo.
That was lovely, that.
He's found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. Now it's Bale. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good read, needed to be. And he can clear it away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rooney. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's a decent clearance. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Bale. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20, Rooney. Number 23, George Best.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And the shot! Well, what's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And Chet pulls off a sensational save! And the keeper beats it away. Gattuso showing good feet. Oh, crack. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Substitution in progress.
England making another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Pushkas tries looking up for options on the left. And it's hoisted clear. It's their second corner of the game. Ferdinand with the clearance. Out to the left it goes. Ribéry crosses it in. And that has been cleared.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's delightful. Neymar's cross. And now they can clear their lines. England must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's come to nothing. Check with the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Decent progress down the left. Gattuso. And back to the goalkeeper. That's Thuram. Pirlo. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Four extra minutes added on. Knocks it into space. Ball driven towards the far post. Out of play for a throw. Adriano gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Nesta. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Shot at goal! Oh, it's hit the post! And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca nation. And already we're underway here. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Bullet is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shot a goal! That's going to go a long way. And now the breakaway. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Van Bronckhorst. Good play on the left-hand side here. Ferdinand getting this one clear. Rui Costa. Pirlo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe. Looking tidy in possession here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Hullet. Mbappe. Zanetti. And this is Hullet. Decent chance! This is their second corner of the game. Hullet can get it clear. And it's Zanetti. This looks promising. Drives it, he gets it! Oh, it's hit the post! England are looking to break at pace. That's a lovely, neat pass. England still without a single shot on target. Opts for safety. Some really good ball movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Decent hit from there. Threads one in, and he plays one through. Platini is on his own, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Van Bronckhorst caresses it through. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. And no, that was never going to make it. So what can they make of this? Mbappe with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Not the most accurate pass. Pirlo, well seen, saw that coming. Bale, almost half an hour in now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's a good-looking delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Bale proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Van Bronckhorst. Well timed, excellent interception. Spread it left. And it's Zanetti. Gattuso running with the ball. Bale. He's found a way through. Shoots! It's loose and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? He's making a real surge on the left. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Has a look and place it forward. And here's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Good work on the right flank here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gattuso. Bale. Now it's Bale. Good ball, good take. Rummenigge has got himself a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Bale. Can he finish? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And here's Gerrard. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Rui Costa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. And that's gone loose. Played out wide. That's good play. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And this is Hullet, and he's onside. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Boca Juniors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Little pass back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And Hullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that's neat. Varane stood his ground strongly. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's taking no chances there. Varane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now he's off and running. Rummenigge. Boca Juniors can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
No, that's been intercepted. Gerrard. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Platini. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Hullet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bale. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Hullet. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Bale.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he is going into that little black book. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Cambio.
England choosing to make the first change. Rijkaard. And this is Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hullet. Hullet! It's anyone's ball now. In he goes again. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They'll have one final crack at it. Now it's Puskas.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ball's gone out of play. And he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pirlo to Thuram.
Se agregará un minuto al
Looking
tiempo
for the run.
reglamentario.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Platini. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet
everybody,
to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known. The home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here.
I'll be interested to see where Veron is deployed.
So what are you thinking?
Well, I prefer him in a deeper position because he can dictate the passing and tempo from there.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position. Bruno Fernandes! Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Adriano gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Gattuso charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rijkaard short changes him with that pass. Van Bronckhorst.
Oh, really well played.
And it's Bale. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Van Bronckhorst. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
England still without a single shot on target. Now it's Veron. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gattuso. And Van Bronckhorst. And it's Gattuso. Shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's found the way through. In it comes. And that has been cleared. Pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nesta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he's in on goal. Bullet. Gattuso. Rijkaard. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get it through? Great vision. And he passes it long. Bullet is onto it in a flash. Nesta is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Gerrard. Rummenigge. That is lovely.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He has a look up, opts to play it back. Van Bronckhorst, Cross in, looks like a good one. Deftly away. Bruno Fernandes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Probing pass. Pass is just off target. Check, gets it away. And he was quick to react.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Bellingham. Veron. Good. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Rijkaard. Veron. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going to go a long way. And it's Veron. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bale defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out wide. Van Bronckhorst. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, this is a terrific run. Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham. And he was alert to it. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a wide position. Nesta clears. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Mbappe. Adriano. Oh, that was vital. Nesta going vertical. Gerrard can so cleverly bypass the press. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So,
Substitution
time for
England.
changes on both sides,
10,
actually.
Bale. Number 14, Hullet.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 25.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adriano.
Rijkaard
Number
cuts a
22,
frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get
Substitution
away.
in progress.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
England are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Aimed beyond the defence. Rummenigge. There's the shot! Played into the box. Leicester gets it away.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played in deep.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Substitution for England, number 24, Van Bronckhorst. Number 8, Nesta. Coming on the field,
The most accurate
number
pass.
3, Zanetti. Number 17, Chiellini.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Mbappe. Look at the space here. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Zanetti.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time. Shot, surely! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Rummenigge simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Thinks about the shot. And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over.